And hello everybody, we are here today at Winton Gymnasium for JV High School Girls Basketball. I am the play-by-play and my color commentator will be here shortly, Ian Liddell. But today we got the Turpin Spartans versus the Winterwood Warriors. I don't have rosters for this game, so I'll do the same number for JV. Varsity will have rosters. And Winterwood was tipped. Ball number 5 for Winterwood. Kick out to number 21. 5 shoots and just hits the rim and gets the rebound. And Turpin on the steal. And off number 3 for Turpin and ball goes back to Winterwood. So early turnovers, almost 30 seconds played in the first quarter. '21 and double dribble. '24 to 14, the jumper and out. 42 gets the rebound. '15 back to 42 and 2 shots. First one up, and no good. Second one, and it's 1-0. And number 24 turns it right over. Ball was on the baseline, which was ball. '21 passes to number 5. '42 with the jumper. And the first field goal goes to number 42, and she has all 3 points to start off the night. And nearly turned over, but Turpin has possession. An early timeout by Turpin. It's 3-0 Winterwood with less than 2 minutes played, and Turpin took a 30-second timeout.
You talking about the clock camera? You talking about the clock camera? All cameras. All cameras?
And we are back out of the timeout. 24 passes to number 3 in red. And turned over, and a foul call out of a timeout, and it's more free for us for Winterwood. In and out for the first. He misses both. And kept it and late whistle, but over and back. Kept it in bounds, but over and back. Jumper and no good. Number 5 with the rebound. Good screen. Up to 42. 15 with the rebound. Third chance. And jump ball. Oh, they're calling a foul. And turned over on the inbound. Tons of turnovers with 3 minutes played in the first quarter. And number 32 gets a chance for an and-one. Chance to tie it early. Shot is up. And Winton Woods gets the rebound. '21 turns it over and back to Turpin. Number 32. Jump ball. Ball remains with the Spartans. '24 inbound to number 3. And stolen by number 15. 15 goes on 1v1 and banks it in. And the first field goal for Winton Woods. 43, 24. 23 for the layup, in and out. For 5. '21. And another foul call on Turpin, their 4th of the game. And number 21 goes back to the line. Here's the previous steal, which resulted into a 5-2 lead. For 40. And in and out. And taken away by Turpin. 43 for the layup. And it's 5-4. 3:30 left in the first quarter, and it's 5-4 Winton Woods lead. And another turnover by Winton Woods. Number 24 for the layup, and nearly their first lead for Turpin, but failed to make it. And turned over once again by Winton Woods. Number 32 to number 12, back to 32 to 11.
I'd be curious if I put my mind
To number 12, 24. Back to 32. And the travel is called. Inbound at number 5. Score is 5-4 with 2:56 left to play in the first quarter. a timeout called by Winton Woods. With 2:51 left in the first quarter, it is Winton Woods 5, Turpin 4. It's a full timeout.
Not really good.
We are back from the full timeout. Number 21 take the inbound. Back to 21. Double teamed and steps on the baseline. Called a push. And the 5th foul on Turpin. We'll put him in the bonus. The first one is no good. Second one is good. 24. Shoot number 12 for 3. No good. Number 21 for Winton Woods gets the rebound. Number 5, fast pace. Back to 21. Bounce pass to number 40. And another turnover. Number 24. And turned over. And layup no good. Rebound is no good, and Turpin regains possession for a quick whistle. The second foul on Winton Woods. Number 21 called for a reach. Two minutes left to play in the first quarter, and Turpin has a chance to tie it or take the lead. Number 3 for 3, and is fouled, and will shoot 3 free throws. So Turpin has a chance to take their first lead of the game. First one is good. Second one is good. And to take the lead. And misses the third. We are tied. And turned over and right back to Turpin. 4 for 3, and in and out. And wide open layup is missed. And we're still tied. Good defense by Turpin. And wide open. And couldn't keep possession and keeps it in. And ball remains with Turpin. Two good looks for the Spartans and both missed. Number 11 to 24. The 3 for 3 and misses. And rebound by number 15 for the Warriors. Back to 5. To number 11. To number 40. Another foul is called on Turpin and 2 free throws for number 40. First one is good. Winton Woods takes the lead back. Second one is up. Both is good. Pass to number 12. And turned over. Good defense by number 5. And foul call on Winton Woods. Number 3, 24. Number 14. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And a foul is called. And that will put Turpin in the bonus. And we'll shoot 2. And chance to tie it at the end of the first quarter. First is up. It's good. Second is up. And it's 8-8. We'll most likely one possession left in the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, it is Winton Woods 8, Turpin 8. We'll be back shortly. We are back for the second quarter. rebound. Passes to number 5.
That's what I like from number 11.
To number 11. Number 40. Number 3. And no good. And number 32 for Turpin gets the rebound. Good defense. And the early travel. And ball goes straight back to Winton Woods.
I'm at 6 degree game right now. Open all the way.
Ball to number 5.
I was at 0 yesterday. Yeah.
Number 42. The jumper. And nothing but net. 10-8 Winton Woods. And turned over right back. And number 42. And turn right over. And turn over right back and gave a good look to number 21. She took it and it's 12-8. Big Sid's game is 4. That's right now. And a quick reach and it. First foul of the quarter is on Winton Woods. Number 23. 32. Number 4. 24. Back to 32. Miscommunication, but number 23 gets it right back. (32) 23 for 3. In and out. And number 5 tried to save it, but ball remains with Turpin. And quickly turned over by Turpin. Passes to number 5. To number 21. Back to number 5. And swatted away. And number 12 passes to number 24 for Turpin. Number 12. Thought about the shot. Number 4. And good. 12-10. 4.5 left to play. Number 15. Open look to the paint and missed. Number 32. To number 3. To number 24, wide open look for 3. And the first 3 of the game goes to Turpin. And Turpin takes their first lead, 13-12. 4 to play left in the second quarter. Double team. Jump ball. And ball goes to Turpin. footing and 2v1. Take the shot and good layup, and Winton Woods retakes the lead. So 24. Number 3 fought about the 3. Takes the dribble and the shot is no good. And just on the baseline. And another turnover by Turpin. Number 11 for Turpin re-enters the game and comes on for number 24. And throwing off the inbound and that throws it away, and ball goes back to Winton Woods. Timeout by Winton Woods. And that will be a 30-second timeout. We are back. Number 21 will take the inbound. Bounce pass to number 15. Back to 21. Good pass. And a travel and Turpin ball. And a 10-second violation. And back to Winton Woods. To number 15 for 3, and no good. And no good. Second chance is good for number 15. Winton Woods' lead is 3 with 2.5 left in the first half. Number 32 and a walk. A good look for Turpin, but that's turned over. Winton Woods have the chance to take their big lead of the game on this possession. Maybe 2 or 3 will be their big lead. And turned over, but got it right back. Number 11, and makes the layup. And Winton Woods takes their biggest lead of the game as of right now, 18-13. And given right back. Number 15. To number 11. Tip to 15. To number 40. Fought about the 3. Moves to the paint. Number 15 gets the second chance, and it's 20-13. Winton Woods finally has found some momentum. Never turned over once more. 32 and foul. 4. I mean, for a free throw and air balls. Second one. And air ball the second one as well. And turned over. 32 for breakaway and makes the shot. And nearly turned over, but 21. Kicks it out to 15. Nearly turned over once again. Number 4. Good look for number 15, takes the shot. In and out. Number 11. 4 and 1. To make it an 8-point lead. And no good. And number 4 gets the rebound. To number 24. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to 3. To 12. And tipped. And turned over. And jump ball. And ball goes back to Winton Woods. Number 5. 21. 5. And turned over. Nearly turned over. And at the end of the first half, it is Winton Woods 24, Turpin 15. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half.
Hi, I'm Bob Hoying. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Tomorrow I got the late night. I know you do. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. You have a good night.
And we are back for the second half. It is Winton Woods 24 and Turpin 15, and I got my partner with me on my right, Ian Liddell. Number 4 will take the inbound. And passes it to number 11. Another turnover and 10-second. A second 10-second violation of the game.
It looked like Winton Woods had possession of the ball. Woods had possession of the ball until 10 seconds off. Surprised they didn't play possession.
That is true.
Looks like Winton Woods had it. Almost like playing an advantage role.
And another foul is called. It's a blocking foul, so she will not be shooting too. Inbound, and the shot is no good. Number 32 to 11, 23.
Nice Nice drive to the basket right there.
Very good drive as well.
And a nice steal also.
Turpin finally found some momentum and could make it a 5-point game. And what she does.
So you had a basket there by 23, and then you also had a turnover, creating 2 more points.
Went up and looked for number 15 and nearly caught the bank and missed. And number 21 gets follow-up, and it's back to a 7-point lead. .23, double teamed, 32, 32. And another travel on Turpin, and ball goes back to Winton Woods. .15 to 11. Finds a good look and is in. Finds number 4. And number 14 loses possession and it goes right back to Winton Woods. And a timeout by Turpin.
So Ben, do we have anybody playing on the JV that will sit on the bench for the varsity game?
Not that I know of, but never know. Turpin. We are back from a full timeout. Number 15. And ball will remain with Winton Woods. And number 30 misses the hook shot. And a foul is called on Turpin, which is a hold. The inbound will be taken by number 21. Number 42. Right herself to the paint and in and out. And a jump ball, and ball will stay with Winton Woods. and turned over by Winton Woods. .23 passes to 32. Number 4 loses possession and a travel, and ball goes right back to Turpin. Number 5 enters the game for Winton Woods, and number 40 goes on the bench. .32 for the rebound, for the shot, and ball goes back to Winton Woods. .15. And another travel. Fast break for number 23. And Turpin goes to the line.
She's got that fast, quick first step.
First is up, and no good.
Yeah, I forgot mine too. I walked back there at the truck and I was like, oh, this is
Second one's up, and it's good. To number 15. Tip to 11.
I had her open. She didn't look up there. She had her open for a moment.
And turned right back over to Turpin. .23. And good defense, but they can get possession. 21, and misses the layup. Number 11 finds 23 open, and misses the layup.
That time she was short.
And
jump ball.
Ball will remain with the Spartans.
The Turpin's hanging in here. Just down 8. Five-second call.
5-second call, and ball will go back to Winton Woods. Number 15. Almost turned over. 42 to spin.
Nice spin.
Kept in, and Winton Woods keeps possession, and a hold, and the third foul for Turpin. And stolen off the inbound. For 4. And rejected. Finds 42. Finds 11. Missed the layup. 15 on the follow-up, and it's good, and it's a 30-20 ball game.
First basket in a while for Winton Woods.
ball get deflected.
And number 15 gets the turnover. Number 15. And good right to the paint and makes the layup. He goes to a dozen. To 11. Fight about the three. Take the dribble, and the field goal is no good. The rebound, no good. And number 5 to the paint. And that makes it and one will shoot 2. First one is up. No good. Number 23 re-enters the game for Turpin, and number 14 goes right back to the bench. And makes the second. Just avoid the 10-second. And give it stolen away. And try to bounce past to 15 and goes out of bounds, and Turpin retakes possession.
A little too much dribbling with Turpin there rather than looking to pass the ball. That's kind of been the case this whole second half.
And foul's called.
Foul.
Number 4 goes back to the line for the Spartans. First one is good. Second one, no good. 21 for when Wood gets the rebound.
That was a double.
And turned over. And couldn't keep possession.
Oh! Felt that a little bit. Did her head hit into the wall? Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, her neck, yes. Yeah, she took a blow to the neck right there. Don't need to see that one again.
Nope.
Good thing there was padding there, but she did take a blow to the neck. I think it looks like if you look at that replay, she got a little bit to the knee and to the neck. But the neck was what I noticed.
Oh, yeah.
The knee a little bit. I think it's her neck.
She's back up. That's a good sign.
I think. taking her for a concussion. I'm not sure. Didn't really take a blow to the head, but still the neck would cause trauma.
And
Just in basketball, Ben, there's no tent. If we were watching football, it should be going to the tent right now.
the blue tent, yep. The setback 3, no good.
That's a good question, Ben. Why did football introduce the tent versus just they don't want people to see what the testing is? Do you know the history of the tent?
No.
Maybe the NFL was just trying to sell some tents. Some promotions. But they do attend in college too, right? Or is it just the NFL?
In college too, yes.
Okay. They have a high school tent. Well, they got to sell tents for everybody.
Yep.
That's a good place to sell some advertising.
You can go find your tent at Best Pro Shops.
Yeah. Well, there is a TV show on, Squid Games. It's on Netflix.
Yep.
And then they do the little advertisement with the Domino's pizza in between. I'm not sure if we want to discuss the whole premise of the show. This is a family audience, so we won't bring this up. Don't want to get Waycross in trouble. We talk about Mary Poppins and stuff.
Yep.
So Ben, as far as streaming shows, do you have any particular shows you like streaming? Any like sports documentaries? There is one called Game 7. Have you seen that?
No.
You've got to see it because it's got Game 7 like the Red Sox and the Yankees in the playoff series years ago. Not where they beat the Yankees, but where the Yankees beat them when Boone hit the home run. And then they have one for Game 7 in hockey, NHL. Where Wayne Gretzky, the one year they did a documentary, and in the documentary the year before, Gretzky's team lost. The next year they won, so they do the whole thing. It's pretty good. Wait, doesn't have anything to do with our game, but it's good conversation.
And then if I was caught in Turpin.
So talking about the game coming up, has Winton Woods been #1 in the state before? Is this the first time?
Our third week.
But is this the first time in their history they've been ranked #1 in girls basketball? You know?
I think so, yeah. They're off to a great start, 11-0.
That's a fantastic start. Oh, and then hung on the rim. Were they called Forest Park back then?
Yeah, they won.
When did they become called when did they become Winton Woods?
89 and that 84 season for the Forest Park Chargers, they won state.
1989 is when? Okay.
84.
But
89,
that was Forest
yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
So what? Oh, there we go. So why did they change the name?
They wanted to combine both Green Hills and Forest Park. So it,
They could have called it Green Park. Isn't that show Green Park? No, what's the cartoon show? It's not
South Park.
South Park. Sorry, wrong park. They could have called it South Park.
and
Oh,
tipped.
nice steal to the rim. And a
And
finish.
one.
Nice finish.
Great defense and gets an and one. Played the game so far.
Did a little celebration afterwards. That was good.
Wonderful seat on Sports Center top 10.
Could be. Even maybe top 10 on like Cincinnati. There was a guy on Fox News. He just Brenneman, or I heard he got the
CW.
He got the broadcaster, the national broadcaster of the year or something.
Oh, Marty?
I saw that. Not Brenneman. There's a guy, Joe Daneman. He's on Fox 19, but he got the national sports broadcaster or something. Did a little announcement. Maybe we can invite him to our broadcast.
And Foul.
So is there a particular show you like on streaming?
Not right now, but I just
Not right
finished
now.
the Beckham documentary.
The which one?
Beckham documentary. I rewatched it.
Ah.
Very good documentary. Though the Mourinho will be out in the fall.
I recently saw the Pete Rose documentary. That was interesting. I think it was fair. They brought up the pluses and the minuses. So Turpin's got this back into 12. 4 threes and there's one turnover. Look at that out 23 for the 3. Oh!
Good look, good shot. But
Good look. That would have got him in under double digits. Woodward can't quite put this in the victory column yet, but looking pretty good. To the rim, nice kiss off the glass.
it's the biggest lead for the Warriors today.
You got the one broadcaster who always talks about the kiss off the glass. Nice steal. Got into the passing lane. Nice look.
3-11.
Into the middle, outside.
What about the
To
3?
the rim. Nice finish.
And the timeout.
That's the second layup where she's had like the shortest circuit. If you watch this layup, watch it almost goes very little off the backboard. It's like perfect.
Because what we're watching,
So looking at the game coming up, our varsity game tonight, who do you see Wood's toughest opponents in the conference going through the rest of the year to stay undefeated?
they just played the toughest opponent of conference play with Claremont, beat them quite comfortably. But they got a couple non-conference games coming up against Olentangy, which will be a tough game.
Oh, wow. Olentangy's a power in just about everything. It was Olentangy that won football.
Yeah,
Beat Muller.
that was they also played that same Olentangy Liberty in
Well, there's 3 Olentangy's.
they played that Liberty in football my senior year.
Yeah.
And that was quite a classic.
Well,
Mine William got the 5 touchdowns.
Well, when my son's team won state, they had to. The year before they lost in the Final Four, they lost to Olentangy Liberty. The next year they played them in the Final Four again, and they beat them that year. So that Olentangy Liberty is a power.
They very much so are.
Almost like Pickerington had a powerhouse.
And with the girls team beat Pickerington Central, who's also a Division I powerhouse, and beat them 71-53 the first game of the season.
So Ben, can you name what teams, 2 teams from Ohio were this back in the late 1990s? They were both number 1 in the same year nationwide, and they ended up playing each other. Both from Ohio. One of them played in the first round. They played earlier in the year. One beat them, then the other one beat them later. They were both so when the first played, they were number 1. The number 2 team beat them. At the end of the year, it got reversed.
St. X Moeller.
Nope. Both of them were public schools. Can you name those?
No, I can't.
I'll give you a little clue. One of them had a famous football playing daughter or dad.
Mason. And
So who was one of their players? Last name. Little clue. One of them was probably considered the best offensive lineman in the NFL history.
I remember you telling me this past weekend. Forgot.
Anthony Munoz.
That's right.
Daughter of Michelle Munoz. They played in the, we could repeat this in the varsity game, but they played Pickerington. When they played Pickerington earlier in the year, Pickerington was number 1 in the country. They upset them. At the end of the year, Mason played them again. This time, Mason lost their star point guard. She broke her ankle, so she was missing. So they got beat by Pickerington in the state final. So they lost the national championship and the state championship in the same game. That would be rough.
Yeah.
So next year, Mason ended up being the number 2 team in the country. Never got the number 1, but when the season ended. So I don't know if if Ohio's ever had a #1 team nationwide other than that. Probably have. So that's my trivia for the night. Somehow I threw Mason in there, but it did. Yep. Yeah, his daughter played for Tennessee, played for Pat Summitt, who's pretty well known in college basketball, and then she ended up her career at Ohio State.
And Ohio State women's basketball team currently has a Winton Woods former player, Chance Gray, and currently having a great year so far.
She was at Oregon, right?
Yeah, transferred
And
from
then
Oregon.
transferred back to Ohio State.
And Oregon just played Ohio State yesterday. Beat Ohio State 169-60.
So did she get more NIL money going to Ohio State, or did she just want to be closer to home?
I think closer to home, but couldn't tell you.
It's definitely pay to play now.
Very much so.
That'd be one of the challenges of being a coach at college level now is you got to coach kids that are making money.
And Mick Cronin went on a rant this past week.
Oh, yeah, yep. I want to see a rant, and then there was an analysis of Jay Bila, who was a little bit critical of it. I guess I can understand his frustration, but we were talking about that, and Bilas's criticism was he should criticize him in the locker room, not in the press conference, which I don't disagree with. Ooh, that was a little bit of a collision.
21. And turned over once more, and Turpin gets possession.
Getting back to the game, Ben, I guess looks like Winton's got a comfortable lead now.
Yep. Third as you fight about the three, and given right away and travel.
It seems to me like both teams are moving to get a pass, but people aren't passing on the ball. It's just like they're hesitant. I guess that's why they're a JV, right? They're learning to play varsity. Is there a freshman game as well? Was there a freshman game tonight or no? Do we have a freshman team?
No.
No? Okay.
Not that I know of. I just know boys have a freshman as well, but
yeah. I think that was we're in the fourth quarter. Let's not call the carry.
Yep.
Oh,
one!
That was sweet. You might have to catch the replay. That was a high bank. So Ben, yeah, let's watch the high bank. This was like way up there. I almost wondered, did that hit the top of the backboard? I guess it did. It didn't hit the stanchion above it, did it? Can we get another view of that or not really? We might need a TV review if that's the case.
Mid-range jumper.
Okay.
Just hits the rim.
It's kind of like in Jerry World. Let's see, did it hit the backboard or the very top? Ooh, I think it hit the black piece.
Shouldn't that be out of bounds?
That should be out of bounds. Yep. Hey, how about we got pretty perceptive announcers here. You can't get better than that. I bet you Kirk Herbstreit wouldn't have caught that.
Yep.
He would have been too focused on whether Indiana should be in the playoff or not.
And reason he's not using Twitter, but posts every 5 minutes.
This is our chance to respond back to Kirk. But he did backstep a little bit afterwards. My only issue with Kirk on that was he did not name who he would put in the playoff instead. It's very easy to say one team shouldn't be in it, but tell me who should be in instead.
Couldn't tell you.
And if he said Alabama, he backtracked on that when Alabama lost. So
he had like 3 turnovers in 3 plays.
Yep. So how did we get the Kirk Herbstreit? Oh, I think perceptive announcers.
Yep.
He must put in a lot of miles. I tell you what, between the NFL and the NCAA,
Yeah. Always brings his dog too.
he really needs to get his own airplane. Kind of like, you know, Arnold Palmer, the golfer, he had his own airplane. That's how he used to fly home after every tournament so he could spend more time with his family. That's how he learned to fly.
Another travel. Every time we look up, you have to travel.
So we'll discuss it in the varsity game, or we can talk now why the Steelers have lost 6 playoff games in a row. The theory I heard coming over, it's because they're not bad enough to get good. In other words, you have to be really bad to get Jamar Chase and Burrow, but they're never worse than 500, so they get middle of the first round players. Kind of like the Cowboys.
Yep.
So I think there's something to that. I know that's the Bengals' theory of getting better, is be good, then be terrible so we get better players. And then don't pay for them, right?
Yep. T. Higgins just did a signing event at Verizon, so.
He did what?
T. Higgins just did an event, meet and greet
Oh, that was sweet.
at Verizon, so we'll probably keep T as well. Keep the quarter 3. Get a good DC, it could be good. I can tell you I don't want my Eberflus.
Well, for people who stay for the varsity game, I have a couple shout outs to people in the next game that I promise. So, being the #1 team in the state, I don't think we'll have to convince people why they're going to watch the next game.
That was a very good shot, nothing but net. Catch and shoot, and tips it and breakaway, and makes it. Breakaway on the other end, and 2 shots.
Man, everybody's getting hurt going into that back padding. I think they need to add an extra layer. But here's the story: when Mason was the #1 team in the country, they were getting twice as many fans of their games as the boys' games. So the girls' games would be sold out. The boys' games would only be half the crowd. They had a Mason Christian Village. All the retired people, they would take buses to go over to the game. So it was pretty cool. They had 5 Division I players on their starting roster. 5.
That's great.
They had 1 at Pittsburgh, 1 at Purdue, 1 at Tennessee, 1 at Illinois, and I can't remember where the other one was from. But one of the reasons they were really good was I think a lot of the girls transferred into Mason. They were good players, but Pittsburgh was the other team. Thinking back, Ben, when there was O.J. Mayo was playing and they had the guy, Kenny, or I don't know, remember hear that name? Walker. They had 2 NBA players on North College Hill. O.J. Mayo played 6 years of high school basketball because he played 2 years in Kentucky, 4 in Ohio. Or 3 in Ohio, 1 in West Virginia. Played 3 different states.
Reaching the final minute of the game.
Yeah. That's an over and back. No, it got tipped. The other trivia question is when LeBron James played high school basketball, what Cincinnati team beat him?
Roger Bacon.
Yep. And the coach of that team actually went on to coach Princeton, which they won state title, but with a different coach. Unfortunately, the coach of that team died of a heart attack in his late 40s. His name was Bill Brewer.
The reason I know Roger Bacon beat him because my brother went to Roger Bacon, so for his high school years, I usually went to all their games for those 4 years, and they made 2 states to my finals. And
yeah, Roger Bacon's actually a buddy of mine was the high school coach until last year. Roger Bacon, a vendor of mine. Now he is an assistant at Cincinnati Hills Christian.
And the coach out was there for Roger Bacon when they made those 2 state semifinals and 1 state championship. All of those lost was
Oh.
Coach Neal. Very good coach. But always lost to Lima Central Catholic.
Well, the guy I know, his name is Joe Finnegan. He was the coach for about the last 7, 8, 9 years, I think, at Roger Bacon.
And for the buzzer beater, it's good!
Oh, and it falls in.
And the end of the JV score is Winton Woods 50 and Turpin 26. We'll be back in half hour for to see the #1 team in Ohio, Winton Woods.
You
play
think
Turpin.
you think it's too late for a TV review of that top piece?
We'll be right back.
We'll be back.